Alright, so back with another video, and we are still in Syria, and this time in the mighty and good looking A-18. And this time we're going to see how the F-18 can do weaseling with an A-10 opponent. It's going to be the same as we did with the F-16, but with a different airframe. And this time I'm carrying Mavericks for the Hornet, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have approximately 39 nautical miles to the A-10 site. It's currently not transmitting anything. I can see the big bird on the radar or on a EWR, but it's still silent. We have a little bit of a distance left, so I'm going to check the Mavericks. Air to ground, Mavericks armed. And we got the flare activated. Let's put up the flare as well. Put it on IR. Laser code 1688, so we're punching the code. 1688, enter. You can set up this however you want. I prefer to have the weapon screen on my left side and my flare on the right MFD. That's just how I like to do it. You can of course do whatever suits your needs. Here we go with the S10. Going to turn to the right here to get the mountain in between me so I can go below if needed. A few other things. Going to check that I have the correct mode on the flare. There we have it. Back to the storage page and the Mavs. And we have a launch. It's really important to remember when you fly in the Hornet that you are not as agile as the F-16, which I tend to forget, and of course hit the ground from time to time. Should of course have fixed the helmet before starting the video. Didn't do that, however. Let's see if I can see where we have the target. Should be on our left hand side here somewhere. Cannot spot it. Another launch. Sounds like we defeated that one. I'm going to head over to the next mountain ridge here. Keep it very low. The Hornet is a really nice aircraft to fly. It's not as agile as the F-16, which I already mentioned, but it's still a really nice aircraft to fly. I think I can do a weapon designate so we can see where we have the sight. All of a sudden it got very quiet, or not. 20 nautical miles to our left, approximately 9 o'clock. And we have a launch. Try to get it down fast. Disengage it, and we have a second launch. And still, as mentioned in the previous video with F-16, I mean, this is just one way to do it, and this is for me the fun way to do it. And of course you can do a lot of other things. If you want to be more efficient to take out the SAM site much faster, you can do that, of course. But I tend not to take my flying in DCS very seriously. For the first number reason, I'm not an actual pilot. I have no official training or experience being a fighter pilot, so I'm just doing this for fun. And we have a launch as well. And defeated. We have plenty of fuel, 10.9. Going to turn around here. 5.6, 5.8. So we're pulling much less G's than in the Viper, of course. On the positive side, I don't have to use the burner as much with the Hornet as with the Viper, of course. Oh, we need to get down fast. There we go. And the second launch, they are really launching it today. You can see it on the MFD here. You can see the smoke trails. Alright, let's see if we can align the helmet here, or the helmet sight very fast. Alignments. That's good enough. Back to the flare. 10.5. We have a lot of fuel. As I tend to fly the F-16 much more, I try not to be too aggressive because it's two different aircrafts, so I'm not hitting the deck here. There we go. And another turn. Altitude. Hallå? Jag recordar bara så du vet. And there we have another launch. Try to get a little bit lower. And not sure if that was actually a launch. We can check if you can see anything on the flare. Yeah. A number of launches. And we turn it back again. Altitude. Not sure if that was a launch or if it just was a tone. That is definitely a launch. So, defeated. Should defeat that one too? Yes, we did. Wonder how many launches there are left. Oh, and launch. Altitude. Oh, this is not good. Come on. Whew. That was a little bit too close for comfort. You don't want to hear that missile coming for that long period of time. That was way too close for comfort. I had to pop a few flares. Flares doesn't do anything, but the shafts do. So I had to pop a few shafts to see if I could just buy me a few seconds, but that was uncomfortably close. And we have a launch. There you can see the missile on the MFD on the flare. It's defeated again. Try not to hit the ground. Pop up a little bit here again. And we have a second launch. Here you can see we have a missile there. And defeated. Man, they are really shooting today. Whew. Can't be many left now. or I'm going to be too cocky and this is going to end up to be a very short clip. Alright, surely they need to be done now. That has to be the last one. Alright, I think so. It sounds like it. It sounds like it's turned cold or quiet. Just... No, maybe not actually. I'm not going to gamble on that. Oh, definitely. And we have a launch.
Altitude.
Strangely enough, there we go. There we got the tone. We should be safe here. Yeah, there we lost the lock. It's a little bit strange. The lock still is in place even when you have something in between yourself and you clearly masked, but well. We take a little bit dive down here, maybe.
Altitude.
Alright. Let's see what we got now. Was that all of them, or is there still a launch left? Well, I think that was all of them. This time I think so. I'm not going to focus on the launchers, I'm just going to focus on the radar system. Once I'm really sure that we don't have anyone left here. So what they're doing now, they are reloading as fast as they can. Alright. We're going on our... Let's see here, what do we got? Take this one first. There we go. Down. We're armed, laser armed. And we're heading over to our Maverick weapon page. And it's uncaged. 14 out, that's a little bit too far. Close that distance. 21 seconds left. 20 seconds, counting down. And 10 seconds. Laser codes are correct. 1688, 1688. We're good to go. We're in range and weapon release. Let's see how it goes. 43 seconds, 42. Oh, we are not going in the clouds here because we need to point our laser on that target the whole way. Slightly different than the F-16, where you can turn cold instantly just right after you have rifled your Mavericks. Come on now. Any second now. Boom! There we have search radar destroyed. Alright, let's go for the big bird. Going to extend a little bit here.
Altitude.
Go back to our flare. I'm not sure if it's soy, sensor of interest, as in the F-16. I'm not sure about that. Right, 3.9 to target, 4.4. Make a left turn here and see if we can unmask the flare. We have the flare on our left side. And that's why I turned left to see if I can unmask it so we can pick up a new target. There we go. Alright, let's see. No, we're not interested in that one. Oh, yeah, we can take this. This actually looks very good. Alright, laser armed. We have 4.9 we can turn in now. And we make our Maverick weapon page soy, I will use that term. And uncaged. And it find the targets and rifle. And track radar is gone. Alright, we have one left. Where I think that's the one, the big one in the middle maybe. Yeah, guess so. You know, the large truck with its fast spinning radar mounted in the middle of the truck. That's what I'm going after next here. So back to our flare. That's sensor of interest. Slowly extending and turning to the left and see when we can unmask our flare to search for the next target. Make a little bit sharper turn here. 6.1. There we go. Zoom out a little bit. We can find that. There we have one. That's the one I'm after.
Altitude.
Yeah.
Altitude.
Badoom. Laser arm. Turning in 4.2, 4.1. Maverick weapon page, uncaged, correct target, rifle. Did we hit that one? 43%? How could I miss? Interesting. Alright, 43 is not a direct hit, so I will need to go for him again, and I have one Maverick left, so that's okay. Extending in this direction, and then we're going to turn around, do the adjustments to the flare, so we have it pointed at the correct place that we want. So we're switching back to the flare page. 3.9, 4.2. Extend it to 5, I guess. There we go, turn left. It was actually way off. How could that be? Laser arm. Maverick page. Uncaged. Select the target, rifle. Let's check if we hit it this time. Boom, direct hit. Search radar destroyed. Well, there you have it. Quick, easy, and without any form of drama. And we have the, what should we call it? Weaseling with the F-18 on an SA-10 system. See you back shortly.